Please like, share, and subscribe so we don't have to worry where the next dollar comes from. Oh, I want to show you something. Let's lighten the mood a little bit. Let's lighten the mood. Let's do something funny. So, apparently, we have a Colombian president.
Oh, that guy.
Who,
he did too much coke. La coca. De Colombia, la coca. Yeah.
The U.S. State Department taking swift action against Colombian President Gustavo Petro, rescinding his visa for these remarks he made at a protest.
Le pido a todos los soldados.
I ask all the soldiers of the Army of the United States not to point their guns at people. Disobey the orders of Trump. Obey the orders of humanity.
Disobey the orders of the commander-in-chief.
We will revoke Petro's visa due to his reckless and incendiary actions.
Throw his ass out of my country.
Throw his ass out of here, man.
Get him out.
Get his ass out of here. Send him back to the Colombian drug cartels.
The nerve of this guy.
Ass. Yeah, the nerve of that guy. Going to another country.
You know what would happen to us if we went to Colombia and said not to listen to the Colombian authorities or the military? They'd probably behead us. Oh yeah, or the drug cartels.
They own the country.
They would look at us. They would look at their buddy and say, "Kill him."
Yes.
That'd be over real quick.
And you know who was with him? Roger Waters. Did you see Roger Waters on his side?
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah. I did it. Roger.
He was back
what
there.
Is that?
He was
what
back
is that?
on,
Surprised me.
Yeah, yeah. Roger Waters, that freaking. When did he become a James Bond villain? When did that happen?
Know. Well, I think 10, 15 years ago he started saying stupid shit, but he was probably always a James Bond villain, because now I realize, God, David Gilmour was right. David Gilmour was 100% right. Roger Waters, you're an asshole.
You know, my hat goes off to David Gilmour. He had the patience of a saint putting up with that guy for all those years.
I think their talent was equal, but I'll tell you what, David Gilmour was 1,000 more times more handsome than Roger Waters. Take that to the bank, Roger. So thinking of we're talking about nutty guys. Let's hear this nutty guy. This was at Venice Beach. This is the peaceful left, the mostly peaceful left.
A man threatening to kill President Trump and the men behind the camera filming along the Venice boardwalk.
Donald Trump.
Why do you say that?
Because he's racist and he's a pedophile.
But you know, you got
look it up.
You got 3 more years of Trump though.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying he's still.
Trump. Oh my God.
So what? No, I'm saying you're threatening me, so I'm filming.
I like how his shirt is unbuttoned.
It's a promise.
The now viral moment caught by Street Polar, a street interview media company with a big following. Now, I spoke to the man behind the camera.
You can't. I have like 3 Make America Great Again hats, and I've never worn them once because I live in a Democratic shithole, and God forbid I'm put in the position where I have to defend myself. I'm gonna end up in prison with Derek Chauvin. What are you in here for? Oh man!
Oh my God! Yeah, welcome to California. Welcome to Southern California. Yeah, down by the beautiful beach. Yeah, that's who in who's there. That's who's there. And who was he? A Latino. Yay! Latino. Yay! Sí se puede. Latino.
You can do it.
Yeah, you can do it, man. You can do it. Yeah, Latinos threatening to kill the president. Isn't that amazing? Great.
Yeah. Hey, Boomer, did you hear that Trump is sending troops to Portland?
It's,
about time.
I called Trump a punk for not sending troops over there in 2020 when it was burning down initially.
Yeah,
he was weak. He was a punk.
Well,
He got
not a punk, A pussy.
A pussy? Yeah. Yeah, I was pissed off at him, man, for not sending troops. He let the country burn, Arthur.
So Boomer and I've always been 100% Trump. And Boomer and I have gotten into arguments where he's accused me of defending Trump with everything. And no, that's not true. I was always really disappointed and upset that Trump let the Democratic governors do what they wanted. And as a result, our country burned all summer. If you were a Trump supporter and you lived in a blue state, your house was getting burned down. You were going to get beaten. And the whole time, I'll never forget, I just kept thinking, can you please send help? We need help. They're going to burn my house down. So yeah, that was my one big criticism of Donald Trump, is that he let the country burn in 2020. Let's get a load of this.
President Donald Trump announced Saturday that he has directed Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth to deploy federal troops to Portland, Oregon, to protect federal immigration facilities from domestic terrorists, authorizing the use of full force if necessary. At the request of Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, I am directing Secretary of War Pete Hegseth to provide all necessary troops to protect war-ravaged Portland and any of our ICE facilities under siege from attack by Antifa and other domestic terrorists. Trump's post follows concerns raised Friday night by Portland Mayor Keith Wilson about an increased federal presence at the...
Is that a woman or a man?
No, that is the same son of a bitch that was there in 2020.
Oh, that's him.
He's the guy that went into the crowd and thanked the crowd for attacking law enforcement.
While they threw shit at him.
And Trump didn't do a goddamn thing. He was punked by that guy. That guy made a freaking fool out of Trump.
Yeah,
and you're the president? Good God.
A guy wearing a swatch.
A guy wearing a fucking swatch made a Trump out of Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, Donald, Mr. President, you have to come over and mollywalk this guy. Okay, let's watch the rest.
The ICE facility, suggesting Trump may be acting on his earlier threats to use federal force against protests in the city. I want to be clear about the situation we face. We now have a sudden influx of federal agents in our city.
Good.
Wilson said at a news conference, surrounded by city, county, and federal officials, as well as faith leaders. We did not ask for them to come. They are here without precedent or purpose.